4/5 of a cent. But despite those gains today, the pound is generally in a pretty dire state. The value of sterling is now at its lowest level against the euro since the single currency came into being in 1999. It's a huge headache for businesses that rely on imports. They face much higher costs, but have little scope to increase prices while the UK economy is in recession. Here's our money reporter, Bridgerton Zeku.
90% of the ingredients used at this cafe and restaurant are sourced from Italy. So the plummeting value of the pound is a major worry for the owner.
The main products we buy from Italy are mozzarella di bufala, parma ham, all the cheeses, and we do rely on the import of products. So we have to pay European prices, and the pound is not helping because now it's almost 1-to-1. Basically, mozzarella is going up. It's going to be...
Mr. La Gruta has run Sfizio in central London for 4 years. Recession means his customers have less money to spend, yet with the weakening pound driving up costs, he's forced to put up prices. With €1 now worth 85p, sterling is at its lowest level since the single currency was introduced, but it's also fallen against other currencies. This time last year, a pound was worth more than $2. Now it buys less than $1.50.
For 10 years we had an exchange rate which seemed high, and on that basis the government was able to talk about Britain's economy being larger than France's economy, Britain's economy being larger than Italy's economy, the fourth largest in the world, and at today's numbers that is no longer true.
Rising wholesale prices mean Sfizio's costs have increased 25% in the last year. Now the weak pound is adding another burden. But larger retailers like Sainsbury's can shield customers from the rising cost of imported goods.
Like many businesses, we protect ourselves against that. We do what's called hedging to forward protect the changes. So we don't see a significant change in prices as a result of the weaker pound for a long time to come. And obviously, who knows where the pound might be in 6 or 9 months' time.
The effects of a weak pound are far-reaching, and some Britons who live abroad are being hit hard. According to the currency specialists High FX, expat pensioners are losing on average £170 a month. While a weak pound is good news for tourists coming to Britain, it makes it more expensive for Brits to holiday abroad. And while importers may be suffering, a feeble sterling boosts companies exporting British products. Yet with Europe going into recession today, demand from those countries looks set to fall.
More people will soon be joining the ranks of the unemployed.